YPR, it stands for the Young People Revolution. In facts of, what young people are going through right now, the unemployment rate, the tuition, student loans, going through the roof. And it's a problem. It's a serious problem. So, and a problem that needs to have a solution. And right now, there isn't really a solution. There isn't anything out there. And the YPR is that. It's a way for young people all across the country to work together as a team, as one common unit, in order to achieve more. Because in anything in life that we have, it's all, me against him. I want to be the best. You're putting other people down in order to get yourself up. The YPR is the complete opposite. It's one team, one dream, everyone working together. And the only way you succeed is by helping other people succeed with you. We're taking an industry that is withstood the test of time. It's an $167 billion industry. It started, over 100 years ago, and it's really just now starting to come, to actually get to the point where people can really, really take advantage of it. Because the industry we're talking about is network marketing, right? $167 billion industry that's created more millionaires than anything else other than professional athletics. However, when it really started taking hold, when it really started taking off, was in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And what they did not have back then was, a cell phone, texting, Facebook, or even the internet. So you're going out there, you're trying to network, you're trying to spread an idea, a concept with as many people as possible. And you're trying to do it without an internet, without the cell phone, without texting. Yet there were companies that got to the multiple billions, such as Amway, such as Avon. So if those companies get to multiple billions, using the adult demographic that didn't have a cell phone, that didn't have text, and they didn't know how to make YouTube videos and press play and see all the information, they didn't have any of that. If our adults can get this industry to 167 billion, what do you think the young people are going to do when we have a generation that's waking up to health consciousness? Okay, we have a product that's one of a kind, healthy energy drink. Man, there's nothing else out there. There's a niche in this $12.5 billion industry. Combine that with the fact that our economy is in the worst situation it's been since the Great Depression, and it's not getting any better. Okay, so we're desperate right now. We need something else. Combine that with the fact that, like I said, we're the most socially connected generation ever. We created Facebook. By the way, how did we create Facebook? It was someone who told someone who told someone who told someone. It started Zuckerberg with 3 kids in a dorm room. And it's crazy to me is I think I put myself back to that day, and you got to ask yourself, what would you do if you heard about Zuckerberg, right when the day, before Facebook was big, before anyone knew his name, this crazy kid talking about this huge idea, how he was going to connect the whole world via cyberspace, via this social media that no one had ever heard of. Most people would think he's freaking crazy, all right? But guess what? He made it. Now there's over 1 billion users on Facebook, and if there's over, that many people on Facebook, guys, what's going to happen to it? This is basically what we have with the YPR, is like a Facebook, but adding a product onto it. We're just spreading an idea, spreading a concept, and hundreds of thousands of people are coming, and soon to be millions of people are coming together, teaming up together with one common idea, and it's really an incredible situation. It's just people helping people.
Pretending that we're satisfied where we are, pretending that everything is okay, pretending that we don't have any special goals or ambitions or desires, when really deep down inside we do really want more. Find out what it is you want and go after it as if your life depends on it. Why? Because it does. It's time for you to look within yourself and decide that I'm in charge of my destiny. I'm in charge here.
Listen to this figure. College students now owe $950 billion in student loans, and that's more than the entire credit card debt in this country.
There is no such thing as job security. There's no such thing as a storm-proof or tragic-proof life. There are no guarantees today, ladies and gentlemen. The illusion is gone. There was a time when we graduated from high school, you were told, go to college and get out, and you go and work for a corporation for 30 or 40 years, they'll give you a gold watch and you'll retire. That day is gone, never to return again. See, a lot of people say no, ladies and gentlemen, to things, and they don't even know what they're saying no to. And I'm saying that if you've been hiding out behind but, if you've been using the fact that you don't have enough money or you don't have the education, take it head on. Go get the education. Why don't you decide now that you're going to expand your world, that if other people can learn, you could learn too. They're pretending they want to go into business for themselves. They're not serious. How can you tell, Les? Watch their actions. Watch what they're doing.
All we need to do is wake up and realize that the reality in this country is not at all what we think it is.
Really quick, who is excited about the greatest freaking opportunity of your life? Baby, we're taking this thing to the moon.
The reason that this message is resonating with so many people is because it's something that fits into your life, not something that you have to fit into.
Getting my scream on, into the kingdom, but watching you bring home. You see a black man with a white woman at the top floor, they gon' come to kill King Kong. Middle America packed in, came to see me in my black skin.
It's not really about the money, it's about the freedom. And I think a lot of young people get confused because we think we want nice cars, nice lifestyle, but what we really want is the time freedom.
4 in the morning, and I'm zoning, they say I'm possessed. It's the omen, I keep it 300. Like the Romans, 300 bitches, we're the Trojans. Baby, we living in the moment. I've been a menace for the longest, but I ain't finished. I'm devoted, and you know it, and you know it.
You're God's highest form of creation, and we were all put on this earth to make a difference, to change people's lives, and we deserve to have every single thing we want.
And there's no way to slow. If I knew what I knew in the past, I would have been blacked out on your ass.
And I'll tell you what, man, we are just getting started.